I can have your attention. We're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Mark Kenlaw, and I'm president here at Rockingham Community College. It's great to have all of you on our campus on this beautiful April morning. And thankfully, it was not the last couple of days. So things are a lot better from a weather standpoint. We welcome our college trustees, our county commissioners, elected officials, community friends, faculty and staff, the media, the Dan River Basin stakeholder and implementation team, and especially our friends from Duke Energy. We are particularly honored today to have Mr. David Fountain, Duke Energy's North Carolina president, on our campus for this very special event and announcement. Dr. Jimmy Williamson, who is president of our community college system, was not able to be here due to some legislative issues that he was called in to address today. However, he'll be delivering his remarks through a video. You'll be hearing from both of them in a few minutes, along with Mr. Mark Richardson, our chair of our county commissioner, who is also a very strong supporter of our college. I cannot tell you how excited that we are that this day has arrived. A tremendous amount of work has taken place to make this day happen. Our college has been working with the Dan River Basin stakeholder and implementation team for more than 6 months on a concept that collectively we think can make a major difference in this region. This partnership with Duke Energy is exciting and one that we believe can create jobs for the entire Dan River Basin region. As a result of the collaborative work that has taken place between the college, the Dan River Basin stakeholder and implementation team, and Duke Energy has provided a very generous gift to Rockingham Community College. In fact, it's the largest gift from Duke Energy to any North Carolina community college for an exciting new program focused on outdoor recreation and education. The gift will fund the first 3 years of an innovative new program as well as support student scholarships intended to cover the tuition differential for Virginia students. The new program will be called Duke Energy Trails at Rockingham Community College. TRAIL stands for Trail Recreation and Adventure Institute for Leadership and Service. Please note the logo that's displayed today that brands this new innovative concept, which you'll see scattered throughout our room here. The Dan River Basin Stakeholder and Implementation Team, Duke Energy, and the college worked with Bouvier Kelly to develop the logo. Duke Energy Trails at Rockingham Community College will benefit students who want to enter or are already employed in fields of outdoor recreation, outdoor education, and therapeutic recreation. The program will have trail building skills as the center of its program, but many other valuable hands-on skills will be taught as well, all the while remaining grounding in learning through community service and service-inspired leadership. Duke Energy Trails is the first of its kind in the region, and we do not know of one similar to it in the United States. Several classes will be offered as early as this summer, but the program will certainly begin in earnest in the fall of 17. Under consideration for this summer are certain classes such as first aid, CPR, introduction to wildlife, kayaking and canoeing, and trail building. And from there, we'll expand the offerings as we move forward. We are currently seeking a director for this exciting program. An advisory board for this program will be comprised of members who will represent key outdoor sectors throughout the Dan River Basin region. As you can see, this is an exciting new initiative that we believe can make a major impact on this region of our state and also in Virginia, and perhaps even throughout the entire Southeast. We are glad you are here today to help us celebrate this announcement. Now it's my privilege to welcome Mr. David Fountain, Duke Energy's North Carolina president, to our podium. He will be followed by remarks from Dr. Jimmy Williamson, certainly by video, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, and then Mr. Mark Richardson, who is chair of our county commissioners. Thank you again for being here today for this very special event.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Kenlaw, and we'll see Dr. Williamson here shortly, Chairman Richardson, and for all of you for being here today on such an exciting day. When I think about things like online training, this is my kind of study hall over here, cutting class. This is really some higher learning. It's a real exciting day here to be on the campus of Rockingham Community College. You know, everyone here really has a shared commitment to the vitality of this region and really a shared passion for the success of all of our students. But, you know, that success depends not only in their classroom, but as they move on to their careers. One of the things that's so terrific about the entire community college system, and certainly here at Rockingham Community College, is how the students are able to transition into really good jobs. And that's really a remarkable testament to the leadership across the system, and certainly on this campus as well, Dr. Kinlaw. You know, as we all know, enhancing educational opportunities and developing a talented workforce must be a collaborative effort, which is why we are so proud to partner with Rockingham Community College and the North Carolina Community College system. Today, we're building upon this partnership even further, and I'm very, very excited to announce our $700,000 grant to Rockingham Community College to develop the Duke Energy Trails program. You know, I talked a little bit about a collaborative effort. Well, this announcement today is really the result of a 3-year collaboration between Duke Energy and the Dan River community. The Dan River stakeholder team that Dr. Kinlaw referenced envisioned this program, and partnering with Rockingham Community College has made the vision a reality. So I appreciate the collaborative effort that took place by everyone who had the vision and now have the opportunity to implement that vision. You know, education and stewardship are two critical focus areas for us at Duke Energy, and this new program emphasizes both and will give students hands-on experience with outdoor recreation and education. I couldn't think of a better place for the Trails program than right here at Rockingham Community College. I grew up not too far from here, just the adjacent county in Guilford County, and there I enjoyed the natural beauty of this region, fishing, hiking, and camping when I was much younger and maybe a little tougher than I am today. I've gone soft, so I need to go back through and enjoy some of those hardships. But like each one of you, I want the following generations to have the same opportunity to enjoy our rivers, our parks, our existing trails, and certainly the many, many new trails that will be built as a result of this new program. Quality of life is important to all of us, and it's important to this region, not only on a personal level, but for economic growth and prosperity for the future. This program will directly support recreation and enhance access to the Dan River Basin region, and is a win-win for tourism, economic development, and the quality of life. So we're really excited that this program brings all of these elements together. And at Duke Energy, we're committed to building a smarter energy future that will benefit all North Carolinians, and that requires making smart investments in our workforce and in our environment. So this initiative will help students develop skills to expand outdoor recreation in a sustainable way for our community, for this region, and for the state and beyond, to enjoy not just today, but for many, many generations to come. We greatly appreciate the work of everyone who's had a role in developing this unique program, and I look forward to hearing the success stories about it as the program launches and for years and years to come. Thank you very much.
Well, greetings. My name is Jimmy Williamson, and I am the president of the North Carolina Community College System. And believe you me, I would much rather be with you all today than where I am. I will be appearing before a judiciary committee in the House dealing with guns on campus. And so wish me well as you watch this video. Thank you very much to Duke Energy for what you've done, not only for Rockingham Community College, but for the North Carolina Community College system in general. You have always been a strong corporate supporter and partner, and we appreciate what you've done. And this gift is part of the $30 million milestone that you've contributed to the North Carolina Community College system over the years. I believe it's probably the largest gift from Duke Energy to any single college in North Carolina, and the Duke Energy Trails at RCC embodies one of the primary roles of the community college, which is training community members in all aspects and to respond to our workforce needs. You know, according to the recent U.S. Department of Labor's Bureau of Statistics, 10-year industry and occupation employment projections statewide say that one of the fastest growing industries in North Carolina over the next 10 years will be arts, entertainment, and recreation. The U.S. Department of Labor's employment projections show that an average job growth over the next 10 years is 6%, but many outdoor and recreation projects are predicted to grow at a rate such as forest fire inspectors and prevention specialists, recreational therapists, social and community service managers, conservation scientists, brick masons, block masons, and stone masons, post-secondary teachers in the areas of conservation science, forestry, recreation studies, and fitness, and grounds maintenance and landscape workers. Those are just a few of the many variety of occupations that are tied to the recreation sector. In order to work in outdoor industries such as parks, recreation, and tourism, a four-year degree is not always required. And Duke Energy recognized this. There are many skill sets that are required by employers which are not taught at the local four-year colleges and universities. Examples include trail building, safe and effective use of chainsaws to safely clear away fallen trees, how to repair broken equipment engines, wilderness, first aid, search and rescue, and wildfire prevention, inspection, and management. Without skills training in areas such as these, many graduates are well prepared by the four-year schools for many aspects of outdoor related positions, but they are not practically equipped to handle some of the real-life problems frequently encountered on the job. Duke Energy Trails at RCC will fill an existing skills gap in training outdoor-related industries. RCC looks forward to partnering with four-year colleges and universities to explore ways to complement and support each other's coursework. The philanthropy that's offered by Duke Energy is essential to the operation of the North Carolina Community College system, and I thank you very, very much for this very generous gift and for your continued support. Again, my apologies, Dr. Kinlaw, for not being there. I'm there with you in spirit, however. Hope it's a great day. Thank you.
Good morning to all of you. Today we are witnessing a stellar example of what a collaboration between private industry, government, and public education can do. And it's a collaboration that offers the potential for a tremendous synergy of effort that will be to the benefit of citizens both in this county and in the surrounding counties. Unfortunately, the government has had little to do with this particular collaboration, and fortunately, Duke Power, Duke Energy, I'm old school, pardon me, David. Duke Energy and RCC are engaged in turning a great idea into a great course of action. Rockingham County can thank Providence for being ideally suited for recreation and having scenic topography, 4 separate river systems, and a variety of natural resources to meet a multitude of uses, recreationally and otherwise. And we can thank public and private efforts for creating 2 state parks within our county, 3 large lakes that provide not only recreation but essential resources and also economic benefits for our entire county. Also, we have a convenient location We're in the heart of the Dan River Basin, and we're nearly halfway between the so-called mountains and sea. And believe it or not, within 50 miles of where we stand, there are roughly 2 million people to take advantage of these opportunities that are coming up. Duke Energy and Rockingham County have been mutually beneficial partners for nearly 100 years, close to 100 years since the old REA. Here in the county, we provide Duke Energy not only customers, but significant resources that you use in turning these resources into power and serving all of our customers. You also serve a significant number of people in surrounding counties. You're an energy exporter from Rockingham County, and that has not gone unnoticed. For 50 years, we've had a great collaboration with RCC. They have a variety of training and educational programs, and fortunately are looking to the future to prepare for those that are coming up and we haven't even thought about. And I can point out our fermentation program, or your fermentation program, that was on the leading edge. And once again, RCC is on the leading edge of providing requirements that are going to be even greater and greater in the future. And we all look forward to the results of RCC's labor and Duke Energy's contribution. You know, nothing in today's world operates in a vacuum. Duke Energy is not just another industry. It is a public utility. It is Rockingham County's electrical public utility. It's critical to the safety and well-being of our citizens. And RCC is not just an educational option. It's a vital element in preparing our citizens for their futures and to meet employers' needs. And government is not just a sponge for complaints. It is a servant of the people, and we have an obligation to continually improve quality of life in any way that we can. And collaboration with private industry and education is certainly one of the ways that we can do that. The Trails Initiative, and specifically the sponsorship of Duke Energy in concert with RCC and its curriculum, will enhance recreational opportunities for public and career people throughout the county and surrounding county. And furthermore, this initiative will improve the quality of life aesthetically, physically, and economically for an entire county. And we thank Duke Energy and the considerable innovative intelligence of RCC in seeing this need and meeting it fully. Thank you very much.
As we close our press conference today, I want to thank our Duke Energy friends for their incredible gift to our college and for their continued support of our North Carolina Community College system. I would like to thank Mr. David Fountain and Mr. Mark Richardson for being here today to make comments on behalf of Duke Energy in Rockingham County. I would also like to thank Dr. Williams for his comments via video and for his continued support. We appreciate the media that's here today to cover this event, and I want to thank the Dan River stakeholder and implementation teams whose efforts over the past several years to improve this region led to this collaborative effort with Rockingham Community College. Finally, I would like to thank DARBA, or the Dan River Basin Association, for the role that they have played in this initiative as well. Our college is very excited about the benefits this program will bring to the region now and in the future. Our college pledges to work very hard to be good stewards of the funds that have been provided and to use them to offer high-quality programs and training in fields related to outdoor recreation, outdoor education, and therapeutic recreation. We look forward to reporting the positive impact that this gift from Duke Energy will create for us and for this entire region. If any members of the media would like a one-on-one interview, if you'll just please see me, and I will either speak to you or direct you to the appropriate people. I encourage everyone to check out the displays that we have here today, including North Carolina State Parks and state crossings. I also invite you to stay for refreshments that are provided at the back here. And this concludes our press conference. and the announcement of Duke Energy Trails at Rockingham Community College. Now the fun begins and the hard work begins to use these funds to make a major difference in this region of the state. Thank you very, very much for being here and for your support of this college. And thank you, Duke Energy, again, for what you have done to make this possible. Thank you for being here.
How you doing?